the Go-Go channel. I'm Kim, and I am the owner of Style A Go-Go, an online boutique, and this is my first official video for YouTube. I decided to start this channel because I found that I was watching YouTube all the time, and I was gravitating towards like the videos that were about fashion and thrifting, and then even other small business owners that were sharing their tips and tricks. So I thought it would be fun to come on here and share my life and the things I like to do, and then also some tips and tricks I've learned along the way. I'm kicking it all off with what will be the first of many thrift along videos because I love thrifting and I've been doing it for years. And I think it's a great way to find unique things, and I just love the hunt of it and finding treasures. I think it's really fun when you go in there and you find something and it's like, this was meant for me, and I have no idea how no one else picked it up, but there it was waiting for me. And I just love that. It's so exciting to be able to find those things. So I thought it would be really fun to join in the many others that are doing thrift alongs and take you with me. When I go thrifting, I'm not just looking for pieces for me, but I'm also looking for great new pieces to add to my boutique because although I have new things in my boutique, I also have a lot of vintage items, and I also do a lot of changing vintage items into something else. So that's another reason why I go thrifting, is to find all those unique pieces of fabric that may be clothing now, but could be a pillow or a handbag or something brand new. And so you're breathing new life into that piece and you're giving it a chance to be something else for someone else, which is pretty cool. One more quick thing I want to call out is in my first 3 videos, I was shooting my shopping portion and my try-on portions vertically. So you're gonna see some border issues and the video will be a little bit smaller. But I definitely figured out that that wasn't the way to go, and so going forward, my thrift alongs and my other videos won't have that problem. But just keep that in mind. It was just a temporary thing, and I figured it out when I looked at the footage later. But I hope you enjoy these, and let's get thrifting. Hi guys! So I have time to kill before I go and pick Greg up from the airport. So I'm stopping in at Goodwill in Bloomington. I've never been at this one before, so I am going to check it out today because I only have like 15 minutes, but I figured what the heck, I'll see what they got. So I'll try to film a little bit when I'm in there. This is like my first try at Thrift with me, so we'll see how it goes. Finding any clothes that I like at all, so I think I'm gonna try home stuff, housewares, before he calls, because nothing's happening over here. So I'm gonna go to housewares. Hey guys, sorry I wasn't able to like finish up in there because he texted saying he was ready for me to pick him up, so the airport's like 5 minutes away. I got some good stuff. I got some home stuff and I got a couple of really awesome clothing pieces, so probably gonna put them in the shop, most of them, because they're not really gonna fit me, but I got some really cool stuff, so I will do like a haul later. Hopefully you guys like what I got and what I'm going to show you. Anyway, see ya. I'm going to go ahead and start the haul. I went to Goodwill in Bloomington. So it's kind of by Mall of America if you're not from Minnesota. But if you visited and you've been to the Mall of America, this is the Goodwill that would be the closest to that. The first thing is this. It's a really awesome Bob Marley t-shirt, and I really like it a lot. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna just crop it and keep it for myself. It's just a men's large, and yeah, I just really like the graphic on it. And it's just really simple, but it's a perfect size. I really like men's large. That's usually the size I look for. Extra large seems to be a little too big unless I really want a wider look, but large seems to be perfect for me. So that one is staying with me. This item is also staying with me. So funny story behind this item. I actually just picked it up because I was wearing a t-shirt and I went into the store and the air conditioning was like blasting and I was freezing. So I was like, let me just grab something and put it on while I'm here. And then I ended up really liking it because it was so comfortable, so I kept it. So it's just really simple. It's just like a velour joggers jacket with pockets. It has like a kind of a ribbed collar, and it has a drawstring in the collar. It's just really simple, but it's so soft, and it's by Jones, New York. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, so I ended up keeping it because it was so comfortable and I've worn it tons. The next thing I got was, I've been looking for obviously wide jeans because those are like what everyone's wearing now, and I found a really good pair. So these are, I always do this to test the waist. So they're a little, they're not low waist. I'd say they're mid waist, but they are, they're White House Black Market, and they then have the wider bottoms too. And the nice thing is they're actually short. So I'm 5 feet. I'm actually 5 3/4 of an inch. So I'm almost 5'1". But yeah, flare jeans, they make those usually for tall people. So I was really excited to find these because when I'm wearing just a little bit of a heel, I'd say anything above like 2.5, 3 inches, it's perfect. So that was like a rare find. So I was excited about that. So this shirt, it's like a tank, is interesting, and I think I might be putting it in the shop because the history of this brand is pretty cool. So the brand is Units, and this brand is, I think, late 80s, early 90s. So the lady that designed Multiples and Units, the store was really cool. It was all glass, and it was like a cube, and in it was just a bunch of cubbies, and you'd go into the store and they would have like images of the different pieces, and you would then go into the cubby and find your size. And really what it was, you'll have to look it up, you can Google it online, it's called Multiples, and it was a lot of just pieces of knit, like just very boxy. And then she sold, like, she had like a jumpsuit that was huge, and then pants and a couple tops, long sleeve, short sleeve, and they were supposed to be for anyone, men's or women's clothing, anybody could wear them. And everything was basically really square, but you could wear it like several different ways. It's hard to explain. But anyway, so that was Multiples, and then Units came out afterwards. And so this one is knit, But the cool thing is it's like this thin, fishy net almost material. It's very different. It's really cool. It's unique. It's already cropped because it's kind of that 80s, 90s boxy style. So it's a fun piece. I've never seen anything like that with either of those brands in the thrift stores, so I was really excited to find it. This is definitely going in the shop, this next piece. So this one is a beautiful cashmere v-neck men's sweater. It's so soft, super, super soft. It's 100% cashmere. It's by Club Room, and it's size medium in men's. And I think you can see that. Anyway, it's really soft. The only reason I wouldn't keep it for myself is because peach makes me look kind of peachy. I don't know, sickly. So it's just not my color. But I knew this was a really good find, and I knew somebody would love it, so it'll be in the shop. The next piece this is also really unique. I don't know if I'm keeping these or if I'm going to put them in the shop, but they are some pajama pants by Natori, and you can see the label here. Anyway, they are women's size large, and they are big, but you'll see in the try-on section that they can be worn kind of like high-waisted pants, and they're really cute. And the cool thing, they're just wide, and they have like Asian people on them in like traditional wear, which is pretty cool. And then on the bottom they have some piping, which I thought was kind of fun, and the piping has a little bit of a slit on the side, so they're really, really cool. They're definitely really different. They'd be so cute in the summer with like a crop tee, or I don't know, there's so many ways you could wear these. So I think I'm going to put them in the shop. They might take a little while to get up there because when I washed them, the piping on one leg, I guess it frayed the fabric, so I'm going to need to repair it and hand stitch that back on. So I'll be fixing it first, and then they'll be up in the shop. So this t-shirt, I don't even know how this happened or where it came from, but it's pretty cool. I saw it and I liked it right away, and it would look amazing cropped. Like, this is the ultimate crop it off tee. But I'm gonna leave it as is because I feel like the person that buys it should be the one to crop it, just because then you can decide how short you want it to be. But it's dope. It's so funny and so cool. I loved it when I saw it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've never seen anything like that before. So it's, you know, it's kind of vintage. It looks kind of vintage because of the tag. The tag is a little bit frayed. I'm guessing it's a men's large. It's a little hard to tell. Yep, it says large. So it's like a men's large. It would even be cute if you didn't crop it. It would be cute as like a mini dress with some booties. Super cute. So I got a lot of t-shirts in this haul. The next t-shirt that I got, I already did crop just because it felt just right. It just felt like it should be. So this one's pretty cool too. It's Music City, Nashville, and it says established in 1860, I think. I'm trying to read it backwards. Yeah, so it's really cute, and it's cropped, and it is men's large. So that one will probably be in the shop as well. I figured it should go to somebody who loves country music, and I'm not a huge fan, so I thought it would be perfect to put in the shop. So the next t-shirt I got is, I love it. I think it looks retro. It says Louisville, Kentucky, but I don't think it really is retro because it's that nice thin, and you can see that the writing on it is really crackly, but I think it's like the new kind of crackle. That's my guess. I'm not really sure. It could be vintage. It's hard to tell because the label kind of looks vintage, so I'm not sure. Nope, it's American Apparel. So that answers that. It's not really vintage, but it's a really soft, thin tee. This one is, I don't know, I think it's a large. Small, the writing's really small, but I think it's a large too. And this one, pretty sure will be also in the shop soon. The next t-shirt, again, another t-shirt. This one's really, it's really nice. I like it. It's soft, but it's like a thicker vintage t-shirts. It's Nike, and just has it in like a gray with red on the outside, has the swoosh on the bottom. And I'm gonna leave this one, and I'm not gonna crop it either, because I feel like it's up to the person that's getting it. This one is also, this one's an extra large actually. So yeah, but it's really nice. It's in great condition. There's nothing wrong with it. No tears or holes or anything like that. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so I think that's it for t-shirts. So the next thing is this jean jacket. And this is by Chico's, so it's not like a denim brand, but I feel like Chico's, I feel like they get a bad rep. I think that people think that they're for just older people, but they have some unique and really cool stuff. Not everything. They have, I'd say they range to be for older women, but I think that they have some really cool stuff, and they're very trendy too. Anyway, so don't just dismiss Chico's. That's all I'm saying. So this jean jacket is meant to be, it's a lot bigger, and you'll see it in the haul. It has pockets on the bottom. It has like these, you know, hand pockets. And then it has some really cool detail on the front, some pleating, the stitching over it. And then it has the regular breast pockets too. It is not distressed at all. And the one thing to know on this one is, and you'll see in the haul, or in the try-on, I would say the sleeves are cropped. I think they're supposed to be 3/4 length, because they seem cropped on me, and that would probably indicate that on somebody else they're definitely going to be 3/4 length, even though they're a little longer on me. So this is a women's size too, so it is supposed to be like just a roomy jacket. It's not necessarily a big size. It's a smaller size, but it is very generous in size. So the next item is, this is also going in the shop, and it's just a regular old Nike hoodie, but I really liked the Nike on it. And I can tell that it's like an authentic crackle. Like, it's not some made to look old crackle. It is definitely crackle, and just a hoodie with the kangaroo pocket. It's in great condition. I mean, it looks like it hasn't been worn much at all. The one thing to know on this one is that on the right sleeve, on the back, it does have a little bit of stain, but like seriously, I don't think anybody would even notice that at all. And this one is size small. I'd say it's a men's small, unless it's supposed to be baggy women's small. I'm not sure, but to me it looks like men's or boys. Well, no, it wouldn't be boys small, because that'd be really tiny. So my guess is it's a men's small. The other thing I like on it is the stitching under the arm. So I don't know if you can see that, but it has like a different section. And I thought that was different too, kind of unique. Okay, this next purchase this is a great find, because I've never found anything like this at the thrift store either. I feel like usually if it's there, it's gonna get picked really fast. So this is Lululemon. It is an amazing jacket. It's so pretty, and I love the stitching on it. It has almost like a, I don't know, it has like princess seam stitching where it goes up and then under the arm. It has zipper pockets in the front, and it also has that stitching on the back, and I really like by the neck it has some detail too, and it has like a mock collar, which I thought is really cool. You can see the little Lululemon zipper pull, and it's kind of a purple, gray, and black mottled look, and it's in perfect condition. I'd say the only thing on this one is that I don't see any, like the size and stuff has just been like rubbed off. It came off really easily, I'm sure, because it doesn't look like it was worn very often. I'd say it was probably only worn a couple of times. I mean, it looks brand new. So that is going to go in the shop because I already have plenty of workout stuff. I do not need any more. I've cut myself off from that. Okay, so the next item is it's this pair of pants, and they're very interesting. They're kind of a crinkly material. They're like a darker peach kind of melon color, and they have really cool embroidery and then some trim at the bottom. So you'll see them in the try-on. I think they can be worn as really high-waisted cropped pants because they're very short, they're very cropped. And I'm either going to keep them and wear them as pants, or I'm going to make something out of them. More to come on that one. If I do decide to make something with this, then I will do a tutorial on it, or like just, you know, a video about how I did it. So then I have two pair of jeans, and I'm keeping both of these because it's been really hard to find high-waist pants that are wide that I like, that don't look really damaged and stuff. So the first pair are these, and they are by Liz Claiborne. They are wide leg, and they are high-waisted. They have the side pockets, so they're kind of more of the dressy look with the inset pockets on the back. But what I like about them is in the front, they have a center seam down each leg, and I thought that was really cool. And then the bottoms have a wide hem, which I will have to cut off because they're way too long. But that's okay because I want them to be cropped anyway. I think what I'm going to do, and it's something to keep in mind when you're cropping all your jeans right now, because I realize that everything is, the style right now is to crop. Just be mindful that if you really, really like the pair of jeans and you think you want to keep them for a long time, even when the trend is like kind of fading out, you might want to hem them, and hem them with a really thick hem, kind of like how these are right now, where the hem is really thick, because then if you have them cropped and the style goes out and people are wearing jeans long again, and you folded it twice and hemmed it really thick like this, you can let that out and have them as a regular size jean, and you'll still be able to wear them. So that's probably what I'll do with these, just because I don't, now that I found them and I really like them, I don't want to just cut them off and let them fray and not have that material anymore, and then when that trend goes away, I won't be able to wear them anymore. So that's definitely something to keep in mind when you're cropping. Oh, and I'm going to apologize right now. My hair is like soaking wet basically, so it's usually a lot bigger than this, and it probably looks a little scraggly, so I apologize, but what do you do? Okay, so the next pair of jeans I found they're really different, and they are by Q Mac, and I've never heard of Q Mac. I don't know who that is, but they also look really vintage. They are not super high-waisted. I'd say they're right at the waist, maybe a little above, but they're just different. They look so 70s to me. So they have regular pockets, but they don't have 5-pocket. Like they do. Never mind, they have 5-pocket. And and then they have a seam down the front. So apparently I'm really into the down the front look. But anyway, they're wide, and these I will definitely be cropping. I haven't decided if I'm going to hem them. Probably, because they're so different, and I don't want to, you know, have to get rid of them when people aren't cropping anymore. But this is the label. I thought they were pretty unique. I've never seen that label before, so they were a really good find. I don't even know where that brand would be carried. I'd have to do some Googling and see if I can figure that out. So 2 more items left. The next item, actually 3, sorry. The next item is, again, it's Chico's. A lot of trying to wear unique suit jackets with graphic tees and jeans. I do that a lot. I kind of like that look. It reminds me of 70s rocker dudes. Like, I don't know why, but you know, it started out with Jimi Hendrix and then it just kind of went from there. But anyway, anytime I see anything really unique, I pick it up, and I usually wear them that way. Otherwise, yeah, I guess that's the only way I would wear them, because I don't want to be too dressy and stuffy. I don't like that look. I would never wear a suit. I don't wear jackets to work like as in a suit or with dress pants, but I love them with jeans. I kind of like the juxtaposition of like having something really dressy with something kind of ratty, you know? Anyway, on to the jacket. So it's like an olive green metallic, and it has the most amazing beading all the way around the neck, so it goes into the back too, and then it goes down the front on both sides. And I was like, that is badass. Like, I like it. It just looks kind of like, it just looks a little rocker, you know, even though it's Chico's and it seems dressy, but it just doesn't look that way when you put it on with like a graphic tee and jeans. So I was gonna sell it, but I'm just having a really hard time parting with it. So this one might be staying with me at least for a little while. And then if I decide I don't wear it enough, then maybe I'll put it up in the shop. But yeah, I love that one. And I love green. Like, green is, I always look pretty good in most green colors. So I tend to go more towards the green stuff. Okay, so this next, I don't even know how these were at the store and nobody was grabbing them, but pretty cool. So these are Reeboks with the strap. They Velcro. They are black and white graphic, and they say punk things all over them. And then you'll notice they have, ooh, I'm gonna lose one. Notice they have the chain, a real chain around the ankle. So they look kind of British, graphic, punk, 90s to me. Anyway, they're in really good condition, and I have cleaned them. And I would say there's a little, you know, oh no, we're getting a glare, so now you can't see it. But I'd say the right along here, it's not super white, but they are pretty good considering they're probably at least 15 years old or something. I don't know. I tried to look them up. I couldn't find anything like it online, so these are like super unique. And they are a size 9 in women's, so that is why they are going to be in the shop, because I wear a 7. But they are so cool, like seriously, super cool. And the little British flag too. Here, let me try to move this forward. It's kind of like a hot pink color. It's just really cool. Yeah, so they will definitely be up in the shop. And then the last item is this. I hung it up so it didn't get wrinkled. This really beautiful blouse by Nine West. It is 100% silk, and it is just cream color with little black polka dots. It's really pretty. And it's a women's 14, and it just has like little button sleeves, but the really cute thing about the sleeves is that it doesn't button right at the end part of it. It kind of has like almost like a tulip hem cuff on the sleeves, and they are probably about 3/4 length, the sleeves. Another thing to note on this one is that it's a partial button down, but it still would look really cute tied in the front with some high-waist jeans or pants. Anyway, that is everything for my first thrift haul with you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like and hit subscribe. I'm just really excited about it, so I hope you liked it. Bye!